I'm Undead Freak, and today I would like to address about the plague. There's been one, probably two people so far out of probably 300 some people that have told me that the plague is a ripoff of The Walking Dead. And I get where you're going at. In the first 3 minutes of the Plague Season 2 video, there's a song called Weeds Are Wildflowers by Parsonsfield, I believe. And The Walking Dead had that song in their show. But I'd like to give you some evidence that shows have other shows' music. The Walking Dead don't own that music. Any show could use it. Let's see, Lead Me Home, that was in The Walking Dead and in Borderlands, or Badlands. Yeah. Everybody's saying, and there's three things that you guys would probably go on, or two more things probably. Three. There would be three things everybody else go on about, since I just disproved the theory that I'm a ripoff of The Walking Dead because of the video I released a few days ago of a little sneak peek at Season 2. So here's the three things you guys will go on about. First, the beatdown with Corey. Then the war with Andy and Anthony. And then for three, it would be that the Ultras camp looks like Hilltop to all of you. Now, I'm alright with you guys saying it kind of looks like Hilltop, but don't say that I'm copying The Walking Dead. I didn't make that. That was a place that looked like it'd be used in the Plague. There's probably the fourth thing, too. Everybody probably thinks the Plague is basically zombies in my show. No, if you reach stage 4, you're not a zombie. You turn into something like, think of somebody that's brain dead. Except that instead of being brain dead, you just lose your mind. Everything you knew is gone except for, and your new objective is wanting to kill everybody. You have a tad bit left of speech. You have some of your motor skills intact. Here's another sign. They don't walk like zombies. They punch like people. They don't grab. They don't bite. They're people that's lost their minds. And the first thing, let's address that. The beatdown of Corey, no, that has nothing to do with Negan, Lucille, all of that. Yes, I watched The Walking Dead. Yes, I like The Walking Dead. I released the first episode back in April. And think of that. The first episode started in a military base. Let's go ahead and just review the whole show and try to disprove every theory you guys probably think. Okay, first episode. What happened in it? Basically, Corey finds Anthony at an abandoned military base that I custom made. I know it looks bad, but I made it. It was in Blaine County, in the little pond, sea, whatever you want to call it, right there, just not very close to Trevor's house. Very close to his. And then they lead that. They go to a security place up on top of Vinewood Hills. First episode has nothing to do with The Walking Dead. Completely my ideas. They haven't made somebody find... Okay, let's go back to the first episode of The Walking Dead. Rick woke up in a hospital. Nobody found him in somewhere. He left, went to his home, and got found. Anthony and Corey went to a place, and Anthony didn't get attacked. Corey didn't get attacked. So there you go. Let's go to the second episode. Second episode starts with Anthony and Corey, and they're about to leave for the city, but Corey is not allowed to go because Anthony don't want him to die, so he goes by himself. That has nothing to do with The Walking Dead. Anthony attacks the city on purpose, and if you watch the season finale, you'll know why in the Corey and Anthony flashback that happened right at 6-7 minutes into the episode. But anyhow, that he attacks them, and then he can't fend them off, so he goes attack some other ones. Then he goes back, and they tell him Corey's been missing. Tell me how The Walking Dead is just how I've copied it off the second episode. I haven't. Let's go to the third episode, and this is the episode you guys will go to and say, "Oh my God, he copied Negan's entrance." No. Third episode, it led up to this. You guys know it led straight up. Third episode starts out with Anthony going back into the city, finding Corey in a bank. They leave. Then these guys are trapping him. You guys probably say, "Oh God, he's doing the same thing as Walking Dead," because they're trapping them, trying to get them somewhere. No, they don't want them to go back to their camp because they know if Anthony and Corey make it back, they'll get guns. They'll probably escape from there, and then the Andy person that shows up in the episode won't be able to kill one of them and scare Anthony off. But it didn't. Anyhow, they get trapped off. They're on a highway now because they get trapped onto there. And Andy says, which one of you are going to die? And Anthony, see, Negan decided he played a game. Andy didn't. Anthony decided himself, and then Andy was going to kill him. Plain and simple. Killed the person that wanted to die, or killed the person he chose. Anthony chose himself. He hit Anthony once. Corey said to stop, and then so he said no, and he attacked Corey. He attacked Corey. Corey punched him. That's why Andy killed him in 2 hits. And there you go. Then, and you guys are probably going to say, well, Anthony said, I'm going to kill you to Andy. No, he said that. What do you think? What do you think you would do if one of your friends died like that? Let's say your mom, your sister, your brother. What would you do? You wouldn't stand by and say, I'm going to run off. I promise I'll listen. No. Anthony done that because Corey was his new friend. Somebody, his first friend in 2 years since the plague's been hit. And then basically he says he's going to kill him, and then Andy says no, punches him, gets in his truck, says, if you come back to the city, I will kill you. He leaves. Negan didn't say none of that. Negan didn't choose who dies. Negan didn't punch Rick in the face just because he said, I'm going to kill you, not today, not tomorrow. No, Anthony didn't say nothing like it. Plain and simple, I'm going to kill you. Corey didn't, Negan didn't go after somebody else that didn't want to die. But let's think of this. Glenn, he didn't say a word. Abraham didn't say a word. But Corey said a word and tried to stop him from attacking Anthony, and Andy attacked Corey then and killed him. Negan didn't kill Daryl because he jumped up and punched Negan in the face. He killed somebody else. 4th episode. Here's where you guys get the big parts of it. I don't mean to get an attitude. No, I'm not getting an attitude with the subscribers that love the plague or anything. I'm not even getting an attitude towards the ones that's giving it hate. I'm just trying to describe why do you think it's coming with The Walking Dead. Nothing's copied off of it. The people with the plague ain't zombies. Andy's not Negan. He ain't anything like him. Nothing. Episode 4, okay? So Anthony is walking, finds somebody named Clyde. They meet, and Anthony talks about Corey for 1 second, then they leave, go to the Ultras camp. Ultras camp looks sort of like the hilltop, but it ain't. It's just the best place on the map that looked like a apocalyptic place you would hold up at. They got there, met somebody named Tim. Clyde showed Anthony around, gave him a house. Anthony looked at the guard tower. Here comes Andy, because nobody knows how Andy found out they were there. Maybe somebody followed them. Maybe one of Andy's people followed them. I'm not ever going to discuss that story. It's past. There's a loophole. Just deal with it. Not going to describe it. It will just say that somebody followed Anthony back, and then they went back, told Andy. Andy came there. It will say Andy followed him. But anyhow, Andy comes there, demands Anthony and Clyde to be brought to him so that way they can die. Andy knows Anthony is a danger to him, so he wants to kill him, and he knows if he kills just one of them, then whoever lives from that, Anthony or Clyde, will come after him, and they'll be a danger too. Because Andy knows that Anthony's still going to come back, probably. He knew that, so he wanted to kill him. See, Negan didn't go there in the 4th episode of Season 7 and demand, okay, give me somebody right now. No, he didn't. He took Eugene in the mid-season finale, but that don't fit any with the Plague Episode 4 mid-season premiere. So yeah, Anthony starts shooting at Andy. Rick didn't start shooting at Negan. Andy left. Negan didn't. They shot at him in the season finale. Negan didn't leave. He fought them off. He fought all of them off. And there you go. Well, he tried to fight them off. And he won at first, but then he left. But anyhow, let's get on to it now. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Andy blocks off a road that Anthony thought that Andy went, and Anthony was right, but he flew off the mountain. Rick didn't go chasing after Negan. Daryl might have got on top of the garbage truck shooting at him. He wasn't going to chase after him. Rick never wrecked. Anthony drove off the road and wrecked and still lived. Not going to explain how he did. But anyhow, he was lucky he didn't get hurt too. His clothes got torn. The black shirt thing he wore and those pants, those all got torn. So he had other clothes under those he wore. And that's why he has different clothes in the beginning of episode 5. But anyhow, he goes up there. Andy thinks Anthony's dead. He's not. So he goes back. Anthony thinks that Andy went back to attack Claude's camp. Rick didn't. Let me think of something else here. Okay, yeah, episode ends there as Anthony starts going back. 5th episode begins with Claude finding Anthony, and then here's what it goes to. Claude stops the truck because he sees somebody in the road on the way back to camp. And he gets out, and it's somebody in stage 4 of the plague that attacks him. And you heard it. He talked, that guy did. He done this. Zombies would just reach out and bite. And they would just stagger everywhere. You didn't see that. You seen him normal. Like I described stage 4. Stage 4, you forget everything but to fight and to kill. That's all your objective is now. You don't know nothing. You don't know... like Claude didn't know Anthony after he reached stage 4. It's just all gone. And you have to be put down by means of being killed. But anyhow, see, it wasn't a zombie. You can't tell me that I copied there. So they go back to camp. Claude has the plague. He ends up getting it, but he survives till the mid-season, or until the season finale, which is that 6th episode. Basically, all they talk about is the plague. I describe it to all of you through Claude what the plague is, all the stages. That way, you'll be able to tell when somebody has the plague or anything. Let's see what else. Okay, then they go to the cell thing, and then Claude wants to be put in there. We reach to stage 3. They talk about Corey for a second, and then they go to her house. Anthony leaves. That's the end of the episode. Episode 6. Here's where you guys probably think, oh my god, it's a copycat right there. No, not at all. There was a promotional image before the mid-season premiere came out, like a couple weeks before. It said, "This is war." I said that because what do you think would happen if you were in the apocalypse and somebody in your group got killed? What are you going to do? Stand by or go kill that person? You'll go kill that person. Please, nobody be a dumbass in the comments and say you wouldn't, because you would. Anyhow, let's say it starts a week later. Claude's in the cell thing that Anthony had, or that Claude had built before he got Anthony back, or it's been there for a while. But anyhow, he's in there. He's in stage 3. Like he said in the 5th episode, close to the end, I want to be put in this cell when I reach stage 3. Well, he reached stage 3 a couple days before, and so he's now in stage 3, about to reach stage 4 the next day. So, like, let's say Anthony arrives back the next morning. That's exactly when Claude said he'd be in stage 4 by next morning. Anthony meant to be back later to say his goodbyes again, but he couldn't. But anyhow, he talks to his group about what's going to happen. They're going to capture Andy. There you guys go. Oh my god, he's copying The Walking Dead because Rick wants Negan put in a cell. And in the comics he was in a cell, but that's not it. I put him in there because Anthony don't want to be... Hey, think of this. In a TV show, what am I going to do? Make the protagonist evil by making him a villain? By killing somebody, not giving him a chance? Yes, he said he was going to kill him after Corey died, but he was out of his mind then because somebody just died close to him. But anyhow, they get an RV. That RV's just there. I figured an RV. I didn't mean to copy The Walking Dead by that. I didn't think of them having an RV. And the old RV that I've had in the series that he wrecked, the only reason I had that RV is because it looks old. It's an old RV. And Anthony will have another one of those next season. It won't be the same one. It'll be different. He'll have a different one in season 2 after episode 1. Or in the middle of it and on through. But anyhow, what happens next is they arrive at the city. Anthony demands Andy. Now you tell me what happens. Rick didn't go to the sanctuary and demand Negan. He might have in the comics, but I don't know about it. I don't know what he said to Negan in the comics. But anyhow, and then Andy comes out, and that was a trap. Or basically, everybody at the Ultras camp wanted Andy dead. So they fired without Andrew's or Anthony's approval. And so Anthony had to chase after Andy. Andy knocks Anthony out. I guess they captured all of Anthony's people while they was firing at the military group. A bunch of the military group died. I counted 12 people that I put there, 12 actors, and there was only, I think, 4 left after that fight. But anyhow, there was 3 of my people left, or 3 of Anthony's people left that didn't get killed, that got captured by them. Andy captured Anthony. Then he knocks Anthony out. Anthony goes unconscious. Then real quick, he comes out of consciousness, and it's not now. He's in a line with his group, don't know what's happening. Andy says, "I told you if you come back to the city, I will kill you." Or no, Anthony says, "I thought whenever I come back, you would kill me." And he said, "No, I'm going to kill somebody else, just like I did Corey, to make you suffer again." And so he does that. He kills Tim. He kills 1 person in that lineup. Tell me, did Negan kill 1 person? In the comics he did. Show he didn't. He killed 2. But is it anyhow related to my thing in the plague? Tell me in the comments if it is, and I will prove you wrong. Because it ain't. He got captured. What do you think's going to happen? Andy has to do the same method, kill 1 of them, and then kill all of them. He's going to kill them, then make everybody that he just captured, and Anthony and the rest of and the other 2 people that survived the attack, he was going to make them his slaves. They escaped, though. Anthony beats up Andy and wins. Rick beat up Negan, but they wasn't in a lineup when it happened. Rick beat up Negan to put him in, or to just... He wanted to kill Negan. He tried to slice his throat and kill him, but it didn't work. Anthony didn't try to kill Andy. He kept him alive for the sole purpose of making him suffer for the rest of his life. For killing 2 of his own people. Yes, Rick did that, but that is in no way compared or related to The Walking Dead in any way. So that's how it ends. Or it ends with them going back. Anthony had to kill Clyde because he's reached stage 4. And you got to understand that Clyde wanted to be put down. So yeah, that's whenever it ends. It ends 2 weeks later after Clyde dies. It says, I think it says a week. It might say 2 weeks later. And Eric says it's been peaceful. Anthony said, yeah, it has. And then he goes back home. Season 1 ends right there. I ain't telling you nothing about Season 2. I'm just saying that little first 3 minutes thing I released, and I'm especially saying this to Dan's reviews because he's giving a big hate. I'm sorry to mention your name in this, but I'm pretty sure people have seen that comment. I'm not going to make you apologize. I'm forgiving you for it, but I'm trying to make you realize that other shows use the same songs that another show uses. You got to think of that. Let's see, there was... like I said, Into the Badlands, they used Lead Me Home. Walking Dead had that. They didn't do that to copy him. They did that because it was a song that fit it. Parsons Field's Weeds or Wildflowers is the only song I could think of that sounded peaceful and a little funny. And see, and Rick wasn't, or it wasn't Rick. Carol was doing it. Or Anthony wasn't going and getting stuff out of the woods, berries and stuff. No, he was just walking down talking to one of the new group members, all of them, Sandy. And then there was a few others that I didn't reveal. But anyhow, then he gets an RV. He tells Eric he's leaving for a supply run. They go. He leaves for a supply run, and then there you go. After he does that, can't tell no more else, but I want you guys to tell me, what do you guys think? What do you guys think I copied from The Walking Dead? Put it in the comments, please do it. And I will disprove all your theories, because I'm not about to let the plague get hate. I've already made half of Season 2. I'm not going this far to quit because if somebody don't like it. If you don't like it, you don't have to dislike, you just don't have to watch my videos. You can leave. I'm not shutting the door and forcing you to stay. You can leave and not watch my channel anymore. I ain't banning nobody. I won't ban you from my channel because you hate it. I don't know how to ban people anyhow if I wanted to. I don't ban people. I just tell them if they don't like it, leave. You don't have to be here. I don't mean to be this agitated, but a couple people said The Walking Dead, The Walking Dead, The Walking Dead, The Walking Dead. No. And I'd like to say something for the plague. What's going to happen is the premiere is going to be at 8 o'clock because The Walking Dead will be at Sundays at 9. I don't want to interrupt you guys and make you guys have to watch The Walking Dead and miss the plague, or watch the plague and miss The Walking Dead. So it'll tell me, do you want the plague episodes to come out at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m.? One of those two times I'll be fine with, not 6 o'clock. It has to be late in the evening, like 7 or 8. I'm going to go ahead and end the video, but please leave in the comments how I copy The Walking Dead so I can disprove your theories. And if you tried to put anything that I just talked about, like the song, don't do it, because I just disproved every theory about the beatdown, the war, the camps, the Corey meeting Andy killing Corey, everything else, the war, I already mentioned that, the song. I disproved every one of those theories, so you go ahead and tell me another theory. But yeah, just remember, I'm not getting mad at anybody, not even Dan's Reviews or the other person I forgot a while back said The Walking Dead copycat. No. Hang on a minute. Hang on now. I gotta go back because he commented again. Dan's Reviews, if you're watching this, I'm about to put your comment all out there. And I'm about to expose you for what you tried to do to... Okay. Let's go ahead and show this. Yeah, he said The Walking Dead ripoff. You guys might not be able to see that. Let me try to get a little closer. Do you see it now? Ron's TWD channel, and let's see, there's somebody else on here, the Diego Tuber. He's asking who's worse. So apparently you're in competition. I don't like that. Don't do that to them. They're good channels. You're a good channel. Don't be like that towards other channels just because PewDiePie and all of them are doing that to other channels, just like Leafy is. Leafy's went down. PewDiePie probably will because of that. Probably not. I don't see PewDiePie going down, but don't hate on those channels because you don't like the plague. Don't be in competition like that. I'm subscribed to you. I can easily hit that unsubscribe button, but I like your videos. So please, don't put a dislike on the video if you don't like it. Leave. Don't stay if you don't want to watch anything. If you don't like something, that dislike button don't even need to be there. If somebody don't like something, don't watch the videos. Don't watch nothing. If you don't like that specific video, don't watch it. Exit it. If you watched through all this, whoever watched through all this, thank you very much. Put in the comments below that you did watch it all. Like I said, send me a theory down in the comments. Send it to my email. I'll leave it in the description below. And there you go. You guys will finally see that it's not copying The Walking Dead. And don't go to Ron's TWD channel and say Children Among the Dead was a copycat because his trailer. Don't lie. Don't do nothing. Don't act. And you was acting. You was asking who was better. Honestly, I would say you're not better than all of them, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not in competition with other channels. If I'm the lowest subscribed channel on YouTube, I don't care. I don't go in competition. I don't say, okay, who's better? Me, Ron, the Diego Tuber, Draw Movies, PewDiePie, Markiplier, Leafy is here, Keemstar. No, I don't do that. So if you don't like it, then just swoosh on out of here. But I'm going to end the video now. If you like the video, like, share, comment, subscribe. Ron's TWD channel, he's no longer doing the Children Among the Dead. I'll put the link in the description below to the video of him just talking about it. I'm really sorry, Ron. The same thing happened to me a few years ago. I was filming a show called The Dying Light. Yes, back then I copied shows. Yes, I did. I couldn't think of a name. I thought of the plague all by myself. And I didn't find out that there was a little tiny web series thing going around called The Plague until after I made the whole season of The Plague. And even though the web series of the plague that somebody made, it don't get a lot of views. It ain't like mine. Mine didn't copy nothing. I didn't steal a name. I didn't know that it was there. So yeah, this is Sunday Freak 78. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and remember, there's a giveaway at the beginning of October to whoever is the, I'm gonna change it, whoever is the 50th subscriber, you get the giveaway. And whoever leaves 10 likes on this video, tell me in the comments below, you will get something. Everybody gets something. 10 likes, and I might just do something for every 10 likes, or okay, every 10th like, or every 10th like on this video, you will get I think of something. It's gonna be a surprise. It's gonna be a good one. So yeah. I just disproved all those theories. Leave more in the comments below. This is Undead Freak 78. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Remember the giveaway. Get me to 50 subscribers. So like this video. 10 likes. Every 10th like gets something. This is Undead Freak 78. Out.